Hello children, let us start with the first example of the assignment where it is given that some number has to be subtracted from 100. Okay, after subtracting that number from 100, whatever you get, that has to be divided by two numbers. One is 5 and the second number is 7. So when you divide it by 5, you get the remainder 1. When you divide it by 7, then also you get the remainder 1. Okay, but there is some relation between the quotients obtained in these two divisions. It is said that the quotient obtained in the first division, when you divide it by 5, that is 4 more than the quotient obtained in the second division, that is when divided by 7. So which number has to be subtracted from the first number 100? Okay, that is the question. So we start with the supposition that let the number to be subtracted from 100 be x. Okay, we have written. Suppose the number to be subtracted from 100 be x. So when you subtract 100, what you get? 100 minus x after subtracting 100. Okay. Now the full problem is designed for this number 100 minus x. When this number is divided by 5, the remainder is 1. What is the quotient? Not given. We will consider the quotient as y. So we have written, let y be the quotient when this number is divided by 5. Now we know that dividend can be written as dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now what is the dividend? This number. What is the divisor? 5, because we are dividing by 5. What is the quotient? We don't know. We have taken that as y. So here we will write y and the remainder is 1. So which equation do you get? 100 minus x dividend is equal to divisor 5 quotient y we took plus remainder. So you get this equation 100 minus x is equal to 5y plus 1. Now there is another division. We are dividing the same number 100 minus x by 7. In this case also the remainder is 1, quotient not given. We are considering the quotient as z. So I have written, let z be the quotient when divided by 7. Okay, so only the quotient will change. Dividend is 100 minus x, divisor is 7, quotient is z according to our assumption, and the remainder is 1 which is given. So you get the second equation, 100 minus x is equal to 7z plus 1. Correct? But what do you observe in equation 2 and equation 3? That the left hand sides are same. Therefore, the right hand sides will also be same. And that is what we have written. From 2 and 3, the right hand sides 5y plus 1 and 7z plus 1, they are equal. 1 cancels from both sides. You get 5y is equal to 7z. Okay. Now this equation can be rearranged in two ways. You can express y using z or you can express z using y. So I did y is equal to 7z upon 5. So I have expressed y in terms of z. Fine. Now in the second condition it is given that there is a relation between the quotients in the two division. I have written according to second condition, quotient when divided by 5 is 4 more than the quotient when divided by 7. Quotient when divided by 5 is y according to my assumption, and quotient when divided by 7 is z. So here it is z. So this quotient is 4 more than this quotient. So y is equal to 4 plus z, or you can write z plus 4 also. Now I have already obtained the value of y in terms of z. This value of y I will substitute here. So y is equal to 7z by 5. Cross multiply, you get 5 4s are 20 plus 5z. 5z is transferred to the left side. 7z minus 5z is 2z is equal to 20. So z is equal to 10. Now this value of z we have to put in the related equation, relevant equation. wherever you have z. So in equation 3 you have z. So put the value of z is equal to 10 here. So if you put z is equal to 10 here, what do you get? 100 minus x is equal to 7 into 10 plus 1. So we have written from 2, 100 minus x is equal to 7 into 10 plus 1, that is 71. Solve this equation. X will go to the right side, minus x goes to the right side, becomes plus x. 71 goes to the left side, becomes minus 71. 100 minus 71 is equal to x, that is x is equal to 29. What is x? The number to be subtracted from 100. That number is 29. So I have written the number to be subtracted from 100 is equal to 29. Now when you subtract 29 from 100, what is left? 71. Let us cross check whether this number 71 will satisfy all the conditions of the problem. When you divide 71 by 5, 14 5s are 70 plus 1 is the remainder. So correct, remainder is 1, that is given. Even if you divide it by 7, 7 10s are 70, again the remainder is 1. So first condition is fulfilled, that when you divide 71 by 5 as well as by 7, you get the remainder 1. Now if you divide this number by 5, you get the quotient equal to 14. When the same number 71 is divided by 7, the quotient is 10. 71 divided by 7 will be 10, remainder will be 1. So you have obtained both the quotients. What do you observe here? This quotient, first quotient, is 4 more than the second. So that fulfills the second condition. That means both the conditions given in the problem are satisfied. Hence our answer is correct. Okay. So it is one of the good examples. We have written the solution. I hope with this solution, even if the numbers are changed and a new problem is asked, you should be able to solve that also. Thank you, children.